Hi, y'all. I'm helping out Sue Horbin with getting contact info from chat and forms. I'm not actually helping out with forms right now. That's a GHL only thing. If you have an email and or phone number, it will create or update an existing contact that has a matching phone number. However, when you're talking chat, that I can help with. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Right now, this is a tool called Update Contact, which I've shown before, and there's no real change here. Just look my update contact video. Nothing has changed. I will give a short overview. So you create a new workflow, you create an inbound webhook trigger, you copy this URL, you come over to Assistable, you paste it here, make sure that you have all these values set down here. You hit save, make sure this tool is attached to the bot, then you call or text the bot and make sure that it runs the tool update contact after you give it some information. Then once you do that, you can click mapping reference here and select there will only be one at that point. Select it. And then once you do, hit save and just hit publish for the time being so that you don't forget. Then here, you don't need this if you're just doing this for voice, and you don't need this if you're just doing it for chat, but this is one that's going to work for both voice and chat. So real quick before we get into that, I'm going to show you why we need this. So over here on the left is what you remember that big long list of things we just saw that you called back once you called, texted, and gave you that list that you got to select from? It's going to show you something like this. If it's a chat, it's going to show you exactly this. If it's a call, it's going to show exactly this. So you see they're not exactly the same. So if we're going to map somebody's name to contact name, contact first name, it's going to be coming from a different variable. So watch this. If I wanted the contact's first name from a chat, I would go into the inbound webhook, args, first name. See how that's spelt and everything? Capital N, no spaces, no underscores. Now, if I wanted to get the same information, but I wanted it from a call, I would have to go inbound webhook. Then I would have to go all the way down here. Args, first name. So now it's an underscore versus a capital N. And there's a space. There's an underscore lowercase. Same thing with last name. Email is identical. City's identical. State's identical. But zip code's different, right? On phone, it's on the voice, it's postal underscore code. On chat, it's postal code. So that's why we need two of them. Because if somebody's coming in on chat, which is SMS, Facebook, everything else like that, we need to map the right key, the right argument with the value to the right I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. The right storage spot. Anyway, so here we go. So this on the left side is phone. This on the right side is chat. I'm going to click this if so you can see it. So this is how I'm deciding whether it's chat or voice. There's different ways of doing this. I would argue the way I have is maybe not the best way, but here we go. So what I did is I clicked in here and I selected here. I went down to inbound webhook trigger. I scrolled down to, where are we right now? There we go, headers at the very bottom. Sorry, my screen's not letting me scroll. There we go. So then headers, we scroll all the way down to user agent. And then we said contains. And in the top I said Axios, because Axios is the user agent for voice. If we're looking for chat, we need Bubble. But we don't actually have to explicitly state this here right now. I'm going to show you why. So if we get somebody calling in, user agent Axios will be selected. So user agent Axios, then we go this way. If user agent is not Axios, then we go this way. So phone versus live chat or SMS or anything else like that. So over here, find contact phone. We got inbound webhook request, call.retail LLM dynamic variables, contact underscore ID. And we see that over here under the call side. Ready? So we have inbound webhook right here, call, retail LLM dynamic variables, and then here we have either contact ID capitalized or contact ID underscore. They're identical. So you can pick whichever one you want, but remember that's inbound webhook, call, retail, and then account or contact. Now over here in chat, you're going to see it's different. We have inbound webhook. We scroll, contact ID. So it's way less. We're not going into call details, retail LLM, and then account ID. It's just inbound webhook, contact ID. So I'm going to go back to GHL real quick. So this was for voice. You see that retail LLM but dynamic variables, contact underscore ID, or could be contact ID in that case. But on the other side, on this right side for chat or Facebook or anything, we contact ID and we scroll, watch inbound webhook request, contact ID. So bring that back up one more time. Inbound webhook request and contact ID. Hopefully that makes sense. I know there's a lot to juggle there. So here we go. Now on the left side, we have update contact field, and this is for phone. So that means everything in here has to be mapped to what we see on the phone side. So right here, inbound webhook request, args first underscore name. If we go back, we see we have inbound webhook request. Then we have args way down here. Then first underscore name. Now, if we go back here and we click instead on chat, we'll say first name, inbound webhook request, args.firstname with a capital N, and you'll see that over here. Args, inbound webhook request, args, first name. Hopefully that makes sense to you. So this, again, did not account for forms, and I don't know why you're experiencing form issues. Maybe you can have somebody look into that. But this is for updating contact with the custom tool called Update Contact. And this also works via live chat, SMS, Facebook, everything. All those will come through here. And then if you call and it's over the phone, then it goes through here. Also, a quick shout out to Esteban Lopez. He did recently show a video for the self-selling orb actually calling. So when someone clicks on self-selling orb, it actually calls, so you can actually do those updates through a call, which otherwise you can't do that with an orb. That's aside from this video. Sorry if I made it complex. All right, hopefully that helped. Hopefully it's not too long. Have a great day.